All human wants to achieve things in life. You have things that you want to achieve in life. I have things that I want to achieve in life, and we call them goals. And most likely, we use methods for us to help or for us to achieve the thing that you want to achieve. But the problem is, there are so many methods out there. There are so many books, so many videos, articles that you don't know which one to use that can get you results. And I've been there. I've been reading this book, I've been watching these videos, and what I did was acquiring this information and implement them in my life so they can work for me to achieve the goals that I have. And that's the reason I created, or I shared with you, the steps, the belief that I use that help me to achieve goals I have in life. And I think they can help you too. Even not all of them, but some of them can help you. I already created, this is the second part of the series. I already created one videos on how to normalize your goals, how you can normalize your goals so you can achieve them. Okay, so I already created the first part of the series. So this is going to be the second part of the series on how you can normalize your goals. So for the people that didn't watch the first part, you can go ahead and watch it. I'm gonna post the link right here so you can see. But we're just gonna do a summary. We're just gonna do a summary on it, and then we can go right through the second part of the series. Now, last time we talked about a goal. We define a goal as a lack or emotional lack. So we said that a goal is an emotional lack. Okay, this is an emotion that you are lacking, and you are looking for it through materials thing. Okay, because we say that whenever that you're setting yourself to achieve a goal, you not really want the goal. You want what the thing will make you feel. You want the feeling. Okay, so that's the first thing we discussed. So we've also discussed that the person who is setting this goal is different to the person that will achieve the goal. Okay, so we said that the version of you that is setting a goal right now is not the version of you that is going to achieve that goal. And most people don't understand that. And that's a basic thing for you to understand. Okay? Because if you are setting a goal right now, that means that you are lacking the thing or the qualities that you're looking for. Okay? And whatever you lack, you can get. Okay? Now, let me explain what I mean that by the person that is setting the goals, that the person that will achieve the goal. Let me explain. There are some qualities, there are some material things that you have in your life right now that people wish they had. And they are setting goals for them to achieve the thing that you normally have in your life. Things that you don't even value. Okay? Because they are normal to you. Okay? So you consider them as normal. Okay? And there are people that are setting goals for them to have this quality, for them to have this material thing that you have right now in your life. Now, you as well, you are setting goals for you to have certain quality, for you to have a material thing in your life. Now, what you must understand is that the person that is setting the goal is not the person that has the goal. Okay? So what should you do? You should be the person for which the goal is naturally done for. So you don't have to force yourself. For you to understand what I'm saying, you can take an example in your current life. Look at the thing that you have currently. Okay? You consider them as normal. Okay? And sometimes you don't even value them because you see them as normal, like normal, right? So for you to achieve a goal, you must be the person for which this goal is naturally done for. So instead of saying, I want to achieve this, you said, I choose to become the person for whom X is normal. Okay? So if you're making $3,000 a month, You might not value that. And there are people that are setting goals to get $3,000 a month. Now, why are you not valuing it? It's because it seems normal to you. It's normal. Okay? So your goals must be normal to you. So for you to become the person for whom the goals should be normal, you must change, or you must be what the Bible calls it, born again. Okay? So you must be born again for you to become the person for whom the goal is normal. Now, how do you do that? There's a process. I use it. It works for me. And I'm going to show you how to become the person for whom the goals that you have in life are natural or normal. Okay? Because people already have the thing that you want in life. Okay? So let me show you how to do that. Now, before I go further, there's something that you must understand. Let's assume that this is you. And let's assume this is reality, or the world, the physical world. Please pay attention to that. That is very important for you to understand how to become the person for whom your goal should feel natural. So this is you, and you have an identity. Okay? Your identity is based on belief. This is you. You have an identity. I'm confident. I'm poor. I'm rich. I'm healthy. These are based on belief that you have. Belief that you have about yourself, and belief that you have about the world. Now, based on this identity, you perceive the world a certain way. Okay? So you perceive the world a certain way. Now, you think the world is only this way because this is how you can perceive it. But that doesn't mean this is how the world is. This is how you are perceiving it. Okay? Based on the belief that you have. Okay? So let's say that you have a belief that life is hard, and you must work harder in order for you to get a little more of money. This is what you see in your reality. This is what you'll be looking for. Because whatever thing, whatever belief, whatever identity that we have, we look for information that confirms that. Okay? And that's the reason I said in previous video that you cannot see, if you're looking for abundance, you cannot see abundance from a state of lack. Because a state of lack can only perceive lack. Okay? Now, for you to achieve the goal, you have certain belief that you have about yourself right now, that you are perceiving the goal with, that you are setting the goal with. Now, in order for you to get the thing that you want, you must change your identity. You must change who you are. You must see reality through a new lens. You must change your belief. Okay? By changing your belief, you are changing your identity. And by changing your identity, you are changing how you perceive the world. Okay? And then by changing how you perceive the world, you change the way that you understand the world and the way that you understand yourself, and that will produce different feeling that will drive you to take different type of action. Okay? Because this is how it works. What you think determines how you feel, and how you feel determines the action you take. And the action you take determines the result you get. I always say that in my videos. Okay? What you think determines how you feel. How you feel determines which type of action you take. And the type of action you take determines the result you get. Okay? So that's how it works. So for you to change, for you to become the person for whom the goals are natural for you to get, you must change your belief. Belief that you have about the goal and belief that you have about yourself. By the time you change the belief that you have about you and the belief that you have about the world, you have a different identity, and then you perceive the world differently, so you see your goal as normal. Now, the first step to that is a decision. The first step to that is a decision. And we've talked about it in the first part of the fight. We said the decision. The decision to change. The decision to change must be made by you. I cannot make the decision for you. Your friends cannot do it. Your wife, your husband cannot do it. Your mentor, your coach can't do that for you. The decision for you to change, to become someone better, has to be made by you and only you. Okay? So if you really want to achieve the thing that you have, that you are setting yourself to achieve in life, you must change, because whenever you change, something magical happen. I'm talking from my own experience. Something magical happen whenever you change. Whenever you change, people you have in your environment, they change. Events change. And you have different advantages. And you have different problems. Now, most people don't believe that, but I'm talking from my own experience that whenever you change the belief that you have about yourself, the belief that you have about the world, people around you will change. You meet different type of people. You meet or you find different type of events. And you have certain advantages, and this is what we call goals. Okay? Now, if you change the goal that you have, or the goals that you have, that you want, I should say, they will be part of your advantages of the new person you've become. Okay? And the reason for you to change is because whenever you change, you'll not only receive one goal, but you have all the advantages that a person like you will have. And the other thing is the problem. You also have different problems. People think that as soon as I change, there will be no problem. There will be problem. There will be different type of problem, but yeah, there will be problem. Okay? And there will be advantages as well. And this is what we call goals. The type of person that you are that can make $1 million a year normally. There's a type of person that you are that will have the problem that the person that is gaining $1 million yearly will have. It only works like that. So for you to have the people, events, advantages, and problem, you must change. Because the person you are right now, you have people around you, you have events that are happening to you, and you have certain advantages that you don't even value, and people are setting goals for, and then you have different problems. Now, whenever you become a new person, by changing your belief that you have about yourself, about the world, you have different people in your environment, you have different events happening, and you have different advantages, which is the thing that you're looking for right now in this current self. And that's the reason you must change. Now, in my seminars, the problem I see people have is the decision for them to change. And that's the reason one of the prerequisites for someone to participate in my seminars is the decision to change. Because I can't do that for them. You must take the decision for you to change your life. So your life can be better, your family can be better, your environment can be better. I can't make the decision for you. Now I can show you like I do in my seminars. I can show you, I can provide you with informations that can help you see, that can provide you clarity of the importance for you to make that decision. But I can't make it for you. Now, like I said, the prerequisite for that is for you to have the decision to change. you must have the decision to change your life. As soon as you have the decision to change your life, you adopt new belief about yourself and about the world. And as soon as you have new belief about yourself and the world, you have a new identity. And whenever you have a new identity, you're born again. So you're a new person. So since you're a new person, you have different people that you'll be in contact with. You have different events, okay? And then you have advantages. And you also have different problems. Okay? So if you want to solve this problem, what you have to do is change your life again. So the thing is, the desire that you have, let me write it here, the desire that you have in your life to have more is for you to do more. And for you to do more, you must become more. Okay? Because a person that is not the person for which the thing is going to do is natural for, you're gonna suffer anxiety, you're going to have depression, you're going to be unmotivated, you're going to have physical disease because you're doing something that you are not identifying yourself with. Okay? And that's very important. Now, there are two types of person in the world, I would say in my opinion. Some of them are blaming external things. Let me just write it here. There are two types of person in the world. Some of them are blaming, always blaming someone or something as the cause of the consequences. If they're failing, they say, oh, this is my boss. This is the country I am. This is this, this is that. So they're always blaming external things. And I said that in previous video. Whenever you are blaming external factors as the cause of your consequences, you always be stuck where you are right now because you're not taking the responsibilities. Because it is said, with great responsibilities come great power. Okay? The more you take responsibility of your life, the more power you have over your life. The more you are providing responsibilities or getting responsibilities to external factors, the less power you have over your life. So take responsibilities of your life. And that is the second type of people, which take responsibilities of their life. Okay? They take the responsibilities on how their life should be. They're not blaming external. Because here's the thing. You always have a choice. This is the event. Okay? I always said that in my previous video as well. I said the events that are happening in your life, they do not determine your future. Why? Because you have no control over them. The events that are happening in your life do not determine your future. Because you have no control over them. They are happening. Now, what determines your future is the way that you react to them. And by reacting to them, you always have a choice. Even though you think you don't, but you always have a choice. And the choice you make determines your future. The choice you make towards that event determines your future. Now, any choice that you have a positive side and a negative side on your life. But you have to make a choice anyway. So what do? You choose the choice that better fits your goal, that better fits your purpose, and then you deal with the problem. Because you always have a choice. You always have a choice, because this is the event which you have no control over, and this is your reaction to the event. I was reading a book this afternoon before I record this video, and I see an example of the same thing. It says, if you wake up in the morning and then you see a baby in front of your door, this you don't have control over. This is an event. Now, the action you take towards that event is what determines your future. If you will go in jail, if you will be a good mother, if you will be a good father, if you will be whatever thing it might be, this determines your future. The reaction to it. Okay? The reaction to the events is what determines your future. The event itself does not. The events, most people don't know that, but let me tell you that right now. The events represent the possibility for you to express yourself. What sense will it make if the possibility you have to create them? Doesn't make sense, right? So the possibilities are created by nature. They are created by other human beings. They cannot be created by you, so you don't have control over them. Now, the way you react to them is what determines your future. Okay? So you must see every event as a possibility for you to express who you are. Okay? That's the reason every event matters. Even though you think they are bad, they are good, they are neither good or bad. They are here for you to express who you are. Okay? Because by expressing who you are expressing who you are by the choice you are making. And you always have a choice. Now, the choice you make determines your future, and the choice you make reflect which type of person you are. Okay? And the summary, or I should say the sum of these choices are the results that you have in your life right now. So, for me to end this video, let me go with a summary for you to understand the whole thing I was saying throughout the video, right? So let me go here. Let us start here. You have a goal. If you're gonna leave this video, leave it with that. That's the summary. You have a goal. Now, the version of you that is setting this goal believe me, is not this version of you that will achieve this goal. Because most people set goals but never achieve them, because they think the same version of them, the same identity that is setting this goal is an identity that will have this goal. It doesn't work like that. Now, you have a goal. The version of you, the current version of you right now that is setting this goal is not the same person. It's not the same version of you. It's not the same identity that will get to give you this goal. Now, for you to have this goal, you must make this goal something normal to you. How do you do that? By changing yourself. By changing your identity. By changing your identity. How do you do that? By changing your belief. Okay? Because remember, I said earlier in this video, there are a lot of things that you have in your life right now that you are not valuing because you see them as normal. And there are people that is setting goals for them to achieve the thing you have. So they wish they had this quality that you have. They wish they had this material thing that you have. Okay? So why you don't value them? Because you see them as normal. So the new goal you have, you must become a person, changing yourself, become a person for which this goal is normal. Wow. Now, how do you do that? By changing your belief, by changing your identity. What is the first step? The first step is for you to make a decision to change your life. That's the first thing you do. You take a decision to change your life. You take a decision to change your belief, your identity. So you can perceive things differently. And as soon as you perceive things differently, you attract in your life different events, different people, different opportunities, different advantages, and different problems. Okay? And by doing so, you have the thing that you're looking for, which is the opportunities of this person that you are right now, that you became. You have these as the goals that you have, they will become opportunities for you. They'll become advantages. Okay? Now, if you want to change the person you are right now, if you really want to take responsibilities of your life, if you really want to remove this responsibility that you were giving away, because the more responsibility you take, the more power you have over your life. So if you really want to take responsibilities of your life, to change the life that you have right now, so you can be better, do better, have better, so your life can be changed, so your family can be changed, I can help you to do that. The next seminar, I'm gonna put the link on the description. We're gonna have a seminar, and we're gonna teach you how. We're gonna provide you with information that can help you to see the importance of changing your life. Okay? Because if you change, the events will change. The person that you are encountering will change, and you have different opportunities in life. So if you really want to change your life, go down in the description, or I'm gonna put it in the first comment. I'm gonna pin it right here, where I'm gonna put a way for you to register in our next seminar. We're not gonna take a lot of people, because we always make sure that we answer the question that you have. So it'll be a limited amount of people that we're gonna take. But I'll put the link in the description or in the first comment. If you really want to change your life, that's the first step you have to take.